Look, I'm about to tell you something that's probably it's gonna upset you. I wasted 55 years of my life on habits I honestly thought were harmless. I'm 87 years old now. Please, just don't waste yours. I'm Robert Mitchell. For 5 decades, I lived what I thought was a good life. Career, house, family. But here's what nobody tells you. You can do everything right on paper and still wake up one day realizing you've been sabotaging yourself for decades. 14 years ago, I had a stroke. Lying in that hospital bed, unable to move my left side, I had nothing but time to think. And what I realized terrified me. The life I'd built wasn't built on good choices. It was built on 5 habits that slowly destroyed everything that mattered. This isn't advice, this is a warning. Because these habits, they feel normal, they feel safe, they feel like just life. But they're stealing your time, your relationships, your happiness, and you won't realize it until it's too late, unless you listen now. Habit 1, waiting for the perfect time. Let me tell you about my brother David. We grew up together, best friends. When we were in our 40s, he kept saying he wanted to take me fishing in Alaska. We talked about it for years. Next summer, he'd say, when work calms down, when I save a bit more, when the kids are older. 28 years, that's how long we said next year. David died of a heart attack at 67 in 2001. We never went to Alaska. And you know what the worst part is? It wasn't the money, it was the habit. The habit of believing tomorrow is guaranteed. I've got a drawer full of someday plans, a motorcycle I was going to buy when I retired, languages I was going to learn, places I was going to visit when. I'm 87 now. That drawer is full of regrets. Here's what I learned too late. There is no perfect time. There's only now, and there's later. And later might never come. The habit of postponement is a thief. It steals your life, one maybe next year at a time. My brother is gone. Alaska is still there. And I'm too old now to make that trip alone. Stop waiting for the perfect time. It's a lie you tell yourself to avoid living. Habit 2, comparing yourself to others. My neighbor Jim lived 3 houses down from me. Same age, same profession, same suburban life. And for 37 years, I measured my worth against his. He bought a new car in 1985. I bought a bigger one in '86. His son got into a good college. I made sure mine got into a better one. He got a promotion. I worked twice as hard to get mine. Every single achievement in my life wasn't about what I wanted. It was about being better than Jim. I never told anyone this, not even Margaret, but it consumed me. I'd see his family vacation photos and feel inadequate. I'd hear about his daughter's wedding and wonder if mine was nice enough. I couldn't just be happy with my life. I had to measure it against someone else's. The irony? Jim felt the same way about me. I found this out at his funeral in 2019. His wife told me that Jim used to stress about keeping up with us, that he'd come home exhausted, worked himself sick trying to prove he was successful enough. We spent almost 4 decades in a competition that neither of us wanted, a competition that made both of us miserable. While I was busy comparing my life to Jim's, I never actually lived my own life. I didn't celebrate my son's college acceptance. I checked if it ranked higher than Jim's son's school. I didn't enjoy my achievements. I just used them as ammunition in an imaginary contest. The habit of comparison stole my joy. Jim died at 78, and at his funeral, all I could think was, We wasted our entire lives trying to impress each other. And for what? Neither of us won. We both just lost decades to envy and insecurity. Your life isn't a competition. It's your life. Live it. Habit 3. Letting small resentments pile up. My son Thomas didn't talk to me for 8 years. 8 years. You want to know why? Because I missed his college graduation in '98. I had a work conference, important client, couldn't reschedule. He said it was fine. I believed him. But it wasn't fine. That one missed day added to a pile of small disappointments. The soccer games I missed, the school plays I was too tired for, the conversations I cut short because I was distracted. I never apologized. I never acknowledged the pattern. I just let them pile up. Until one day he stopped calling. And when I finally reached out, he told me, "Dad, it's not about the graduation. It's about 30 years of being second place to your job. I'm just tired of being disappointed." We eventually reconciled, thank God. But those 8 years, I can't get them back. I missed my grandchildren's early years. I missed being part of his life. Every small hurt you ignore becomes a brick in a wall. And one day you'll wake up and realize you've built a fortress that keeps everyone out. Apologize, acknowledge, address the small things before they become insurmountable. Habit 4. Believing busy equals important. I used to wear my busyness like a badge of honor. 60-hour work weeks, emails at midnight, working through vacations. I'd tell people I'm swamped like it made me special, like it proved my value, like it meant I was succeeding. I had a heart attack at 70, minor one, but enough to scare me. The doctor told me to slow down. I ignored him, because I had the habit of believing that if I wasn't busy, I wasn't important. I retired at 77 in 2016. The company gave me a gold watch and a small party. Within 3 months, they'd replaced me. Within a year, the people I'd sacrificed family dinners for couldn't remember my name. All those hours, all that stress, all those moments I traded with my wife, my kids, my life. For what? For a gold watch and a company that moved on in 90 days. My daughter told me something 5 years ago that still haunts me. She said, "Dad, when I was little, I used to think busy was your way of saying you didn't want to spend time with us." She wasn't wrong. The habit of equating busyness with importance cost me my health, my time, and nearly cost me my family. Busy doesn't make you important. It makes you tired. And eventually, it makes you alone. Being present is more important than being busy. Habit 5. Avoiding difficult conversations. My father died when I was 61 in the year 2000. We had a complicated relationship. He was hard on me growing up, critical, distant, and I carried anger about it for decades. But I never talked to him about it, never had that conversation. I told myself it would be uncomfortable, that it wouldn't change anything, that maybe, eventually, we'd get to it. 3 days before he died, he was in the hospital. I sat next to his bed and I thought, this is it. This is the moment to say what I need to say, to ask him why, to tell him how his criticism affected me, to maybe find some peace. But I didn't. The habit was too strong. The habit of avoiding difficult conversations. The habit of keeping peace at the cost of truth. He died without us ever having that conversation, and I'll carry that regret until I die. Difficult conversations are hard for 5 minutes. Avoiding them is hard for a lifetime. My father is gone. Whatever his reasons were, whatever he might have said, whatever healing might have happened, it's gone, forever, because I had the habit of avoiding discomfort. Don't wait. Have the hard conversations. say the difficult things, ask the painful questions, because one day the opportunity will be gone. These 5 habits, they seem small, they seem manageable, but they're not. They're slow poison. Waiting for the perfect time stole Alaska from me and my brother. Comparing myself to others stole my joy and decades of peace. Letting resentments pile up stole 8 years with my son. Believing busy meant important stole my health and presence. Avoiding difficult conversations stole closure with my father. I'm 87 years old. I can't get any of that back. No amount of money, no amount of regret, no amount of wishing will return those moments to me. But you still have time. Look at your life right now. Are you waiting for the perfect moment? Are you measuring your worth against someone else's achievements? Are you letting small hurts pile up with a friend or family member? Are you sacrificing presence for busyness? Are you avoiding a conversation you know you need to have? If yes, then you're making the same mistakes I made. And one day, maybe in 5 years, maybe in 30, you'll wake up and realize what you've lost. Don't be me. Don't be the person who realizes too late that the habits you thought were harmless were actually destroying everything that mattered. 5 habits, 55 years, countless regrets. Let my losses be your lesson. Let them go. Today. Not tomorrow, today. Because tomorrow isn't guaranteed. I'm Robert Mitchell. I'm 87. And I'm telling you, don't waste your years like I wasted mine. You still have time. Use it.